Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. Welcome to another episode. We discuss lots of things. It's exciting, right? What? Exciting, that's a word, right? Yeah, it's exciting where we are right now. And it's like we're from the dreamland, right? Find ourselves winning games again. This is the feeling we love. This is the feeling every Chelsea fan like, feeling winning over time. It is good. So, looks like we're getting to the promised land. And one thing Potter need to change, need to take authority like he did against Mason Mount. And not to start him again, because the contract situation, him and the club, they have to deal with that. It's not about playing games all the time. This is why he's not performing properly, because things going on, a lot of things in his mind, what to do in the summer, if I can leave the club, or Liverpool want me, the contract situation at Chelsea is not yet solved, so blah blah blah. A player can be confused, all those things, going in your head. So hopefully things turn around good. Now, to start a video, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can continue loving this channel, you and me. Let's get straight into this. Reece James back in Chelsea training today, yeah! It's so funny, man. Reece James back into the Chelsea training. We saw this how many times? Because 2 weeks ago, he was back in the training. The other week, he was back in the training. The guy kept getting injured so many times. It is injury because there was some rumors he was not feeling well. And this one, same thing, he was not feeling well. I don't believe he's not feeling well. I think it's the same problem. I mentioned this 3 videos ago. I think it's the same problem. Potter is trying to protect him. So the media, they won't get that false information out. Oh, Reece James, the same problem, blah, blah, blah. But I know, and everybody knows, it's the same thing. But good to see the guy back before Everton this Saturday. Before that. So it is good. Check out this. Edouard Mendy took part in full first team training today. Chelsea CFC. Edouard Mendy back after how many days? Since we won the Champions League, right? If I remember correctly. Remind me in the comment. I may be wrong in that. I haven't seen Edouard Mendy in a long time because he had some problem on his finger. I don't know. It just disappeared. And keeper is number 1 now. But if you look at the picture there, Edouard Mendy is smiling. So that's a good thing to see. There's a rumor Edouard Mendy could leave this coming summer transfer window. It will be harder to let Edouard Mendy leave. It will be very harder because the guy is good. It's not lavish. Just to remind you guys, he won the Champions League. He was the goalkeeper in that year under Thomas Tuchel. Great goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. So him and keeper Lisa Baraga, there is that competition that you love to see. You love that. So hopefully he come back and take some games, and we're in the Champions League. Experience in the Champions League, and this is what we want. A lot of players coming back. That is good. Even N'Golo Kante. Let's check that out. Talking about N'Golo Kante. Mason Mount and N'Golo Kante were also in training. I also believe you can see Edouard Mendy in the background on the pitch doing work. Yeah, I mentioned about Edouard Mendy, but Mason Mount and Kante are also back in the training. I mentioned about Mason Mount and this contract situation. Kante is the guy I'm so excited. Him to come back, especially at this time, that's a miracle. It's a miracle. His experience in the Champions League, it's gonna give this team a boost. It's gonna give this team something we're lacking because we missed Kante. a lot. We missed him, and those games we played without him, it was just hard to see, very hard, especially in the midfield with Jorginho. It is just hard. And talking about Jorginho, look, the playing style at Chelsea, it's different. I think we need that quality players, high level players who knows exactly what they're doing. They can take this club at the next level. Chelsea is not Arsenal, and it's not a disrespect to Arsenal fans or Arsenal Football Club. Chelsea Football Club, I think, is a big club. We have 2 European Champions League, not 2 European Champions League. Yes, what am I saying? Okay, 2 Champions League. 2 Europa League. So 4 European Cups in the Chelsea cabinet. If you go in the Arsenal cabinet, do they have a European? They have a Premier League. They won long time ago in 2002, 2001, 2002, somewhere there. They do have one, the Premier League, but the European Cups, nowhere to be seen. So Chelsea, I think they are on that level. They need quality players. Look, Jorginho, when he went to the Arsenal team, he performed. He's performing right in 4-3-3. He's performing good. And he even said himself, he sees Michael Arteta, Arsenal manager, like Sally. You know, Sally is the one who brought Jorginho to Chelsea, and he was a father to Jorginho. He used to play every game, and we used to talk too much about it. Why this guy played all the time? We don't see nothing in him. He doesn't produce anything, blah, blah, blah. But those days are gone. Those days are gone. I remember we played against City and they beat at 6-0. 6-0. That's when Jorginho topic started raising up. It is crazy. There was a comment not long time ago, but 2 weeks ago, about there's one person who was saying, in my comment down there, he was saying, Victor Osimhen is not on Napoli transfer and Chelsea, they're not talking to him, so you are giving false information. Look, mate, right here in this channel, I don't give false information. You can go back in my videos and check everything and what happened. I don't sit down here and give false information to people. No. This is true. This is true. And these people who give us this information, the Chelsea Dodgers, the Matt Lowe, all these guys, they are connected to Chelsea Football Club. They are very close there. So they know the information when it come out, they give us on Twitter and then we give you guys. That's all it is. So it's not a false information. Connect to Twitter if you want to know more. Connect yourself to Twitter and find out the CFC news. You tell me when you check it out. So, Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, the negotiation have started, but the talking are beginning to raising up. Let's check this out. Chelsea interest in Victor Osimhen is growing, and some at the club see him as a dream signing. Some at the club, Chelsea Football Club, see him as a dream signing, and I see him as a dream signing because I gave a video about 2 weeks ago about him, Chelsea, blah, blah, and then one comment came up to you're giving false information, as I said, guys, but I want to make sure it's true. The decision makes at the club alongside Graham Potter are all clear that they need to prioritize a new striker in summer. They want someone who will place with intensity, have pace, energy, but can also be involved well in link up play and of course score plenty of goals. Exactly right, man, right there. Victor is exactly what we need at this club. And remember, he loved Didier Drogba. He's saying Didier Drogba is his idol. He likes how the goals he was scoring. He likes everything about Drogba. So here it is, our new Drogba. Although we have Detro Fofana, we see him as a Didier Drogba replacement. I went to watch Victor. Just watch him. He play with. He's in a Napoli team. He's wow, fantastic striker. This is what exactly Chelsea need. I would take him 100%. 100%. And I think we're gonna see a lot of players leave this summer. A lot of people they're gonna leave. Ziyech, Mason Mount, maybe Edouard Mendy, who knows? Edouard Mendy, I'm having doubt there. I'm having to make a decision. Can I let Edouard Mendy leave? Not yet. But those guys, Gallagher, he changed the position in the Chelsea team. Wherever he comes in, he's making things right. You know, remember when Chelsea was reading under Jose Mourinho back in the days in 2007, 2005, I remember. When Chelsea is reading 1-0, when you see John Obi Mikel comes up with Jose Mourinho, pen and the paper, start looking, showing him instruction where to go, where to close the gap, you know. When you see that, Chelsea is winning. The enemy team, they will not score. If Chelsea is reading 1-0 and the time is like 58, 60 minutes, you know you won 1-0. Nobody's going to pass. And that's why Gallagher is doing. I've noticed Potter put Gallagher in sub Felix, and I'm like, what's going on here? This doesn't make sense. Why are we bringing Gallagher in? Now I understand what he's doing. So the game we played against Leicester City is spot on. Gallagher closed the gap. Leicester City, they were not even trying to score because Gallagher was playing dirty. That's what we need. So now I think we find a player who can play dirty. When we are leading, you know, who can close the gap and just go there and distract everybody, the enemy team, and then the game is off. So that's good. That is good. So Victor to Chelsea looks very interesting. Very interesting. So now let's go to another update. This video is gonna be a long one. Sit down, relax, let's enjoy the transfer talks, because next transfer window, Chelsea, they said they are not stopping there. Yesterday I gave my video about Neymar to Chelsea. If you didn't watch that, after this one it's gonna show up. Neymar wants to stay at PSG to fight for his place. That's what he said. And I have to say, he's getting a lot of money at PSG. Nobody will pay that money. I don't think anybody, I don't think even Chelsea can pay 200k a week. That is 200k a week, right? I think I'm right. I'll check that out again. That's a lot of money. Let's check another news. Chelsea interested in Josko Gvardiol has not disappeared, and struggle of Koulibaly in his debut season in the English game at age 31 means that a summer move cannot be disconnected. A summer move cannot be disconnected for Josko Gvardiol. We wanted Josko Gvardiol. He's been at Chelsea line forever. And his Croatian, he knows Mateo Kovacic, you know, they played together in the World Cup, and I remember Josko Gvardiol was destroyed by Lionel Messi, and we all thought, we were like, what? Look what Messi did to Josko Gvardiol. And I was telling my friend, it's Messi. Maybe he'll defend any other striker, but Messi is very difficult. His left leg, he will just destroy you. Even if you are a great defender, he will destroy you. So I said, he's still a good defender. But we have signed Batshuayi, Wesley Fofana. Do I think Josko Gvardiol? I may, because Thiago Silva is old age, is 38, he'll be 39. So I will still sign Josko Gvardiol. I will still do that. So let's continue reading. However, there are several factors working against it. The form of Batshuayi has impressed Chelsea coaching staff, who might be lieutenant to stand the 21-year-old development by signing another first-team defender. As I said, Batshuayi has impressed everybody, even me, the Chelsea staff. His form is expendable. His form is phenomenal. So it's good we have that kind of Batshuayi, but I'll still sign Josko Gvardiol. He's a good defender to replace Thiago Silva, because we don't know, Thiago Silva, he may switched off from nowhere. So it is good we are trying to look into the places. You have to look to the future, right? You just don't have to look what is in front of you. Yes, you can, but think in the future. That's what football is, you know. Thiago Silva is injured already and is coming back in 6 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. So that just showed you the age is starting to show in a little bit, but he's a good worker. He works hard. He just does everything right, just like Cristiano Ronaldo. So Thiago Silva and Josko Gvardiol still sign Josko Gvardiol. Thiago Silva is still great. He may leave next season, or you never know. Thiago Silva is the type you sign Josko Gvardiol, you know. Thiago Silva, although is undroppable, you know. He's undroppable. You cannot drop Thiago Silva when he has, you know, when he in his form. You cannot drop him. It's so difficult because he's great. He's just put up every week, good performance. So it's hard. It is hard. So whoever comes in has to be very careful. Has to be. Let's check this out again. Chelsea will have granted place in the Innings 32 Club World Tournament in 2025. Chelsea are in line for a payday of at least 25 million that could raise as high as 50 million for taking part in a tournament to be played in June and July 2025. The team who won the Champions League 2021-22, Real Madrid and Chelsea, they will take part in this tournament. Great, and they will be paid about 25 to 50 million. It can go that high, so that is good. It's a Chelsea thing to win the Champions League, you know, and it came at the right time because we won in the 2021-2022 season, and after that Real Madrid came back, beat Chelsea, and they went to win the Champions League, the same thing. So as Real Madrid would take part in this competition, let's see how this tournament is gonna go, but it's gonna be in 2025. That's a long way to go. I'm saying that's a long way to go. It's years goes just like that. You find yourself in 2030. It's crazy. I can't believe how the years have gone, because I remember 2007 was like yesterday. Wow, years flies. But the last thing, Eden Hazard. I talked about him a few videos ago, but there's more information. Let's check this out. Eden Hazard, for me, I will still be at Real Madrid next season, but you never know, tells BT Sports, Real Madrid. Me and Ancelotti, there is respect, but we don't talk to each other. That's okay. I miss playing football. I want to play. I want to have fun. There we go. Ancelotti came up to say this. Ancelotti, as a statement, is being honest. We don't talk much, but the most important is to respect each other. I can guarantee that he can still help us at Real Madrid, for sure. I think Eden, as he's always been respectful, but you have to talk to your players. You just don't come out to give an excuse. He's right, yeah, he's respectful, and he can still help us in this team. Every manager can do that. No manager can come up to say, he's lavish, I don't want him in my team, I want him to go. Nobody can do that, right? They will pretend to say this. No, he's fine, he can still help the team, but he's not even talking to him. He's not even playing him games. I love Eden Hazard. He's a good footballer. I just love his touch at the ball. It's just good. This is why I like to watch his situation very closely at Real Madrid. That's why I'm putting up here. He's one of my favorite players in the Chelsea history, Eden Hazard. And I'm so sad he cannot play football anymore, you know. He still wants to play, but there is no chance. Come back to Chelsea. Come back. We will give you games. We'll give you games. Guys, this is it. Let me know what do you think in a comment. I will see you soon for a brand new video tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll see what comes up. subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can continue talking. Stay safe wherever you are. And remember, God bless.